What is up, guys? Welcome back to videos. Mike from JDM Icon here, and as you guys can probably tell, we've been kind of quiet on YouTube for a little bit. Kind of my fault because we've been really busy with work, and honestly lately the weather's been really bad. As you guys can see here, Josh's car is all wet. Everything's outside and obviously it's all wet. I've been trying to work on the Skyline, but body work in the rain just isn't a good time. So instead, in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on and what is happening with the Skyline and the S13, because I know you guys seem to really like what's going on and watching all the Skyline, Evo, Z, and 240 videos. Everything is just taking a really long time before the fun stuff actually happens, because the first thing everyone should do to their car before modding it is maintenance and fix what's wrong with it, and literally that's what's happening. So let's go ahead and get in the Z and go for a little bit of a drive, and I'll tell you guys all about it. Alright, so to start things off, let's talk about the S13. I feel like we got that car first, so I want to start this video with that car. I have a lot of things planned for that car. It's been one of my dream cars ever since I got into cars and started learning about drifting and stuff like that. So I have a lot of things planned. I just ordered some parts for the car, like new suspension, wheels and stuff like that. It's gonna look really cool, so I'm super hyped for that. There's a lot of interior mods that I want to install, and of course exterior mods as well. I'm super pumped for that car. It's not going to be a drift car because that's the reason why I have my Z. My Z is more of like my drift car, or the car that I want to hoon around and stuff like that. But as we speak right now, we did find more rust with the S13, as you guys probably saw in the last video that I uploaded on the S13. The car is currently being worked on, and there are some holes that will have to be cut out, re-welded, fix it all up, just so the car is as good as new, or as good as we can possibly get it. Anyways, that's enough of the S13. Let's go ahead and talk about the Skyline. Oh baby, the Skyline. So a lot of you guys have actually been asking us about what our plans are with the Skyline. I'm not the type to plan super far ahead. I like to, I like to have a rough idea. In terms of building cars, you can't always plan everything, because something's gonna go wrong. It's gonna change the future, right? That's in life, that's in cars, that's with everything. As of right now, I'm finishing up the bodywork. There are some slight dents, and there's some panels that are a little bit wavy, and I have the body man that's currently working on the S13. He's kind enough to help me out with the bodywork on the Skyline, but since this is all a lot of work, I'm doing the Skyline myself. So what I'm currently doing is putting some glaze to even out the panel if there's any sort of waves. Because we brought the Skyline to a dent place, they were able to pull most of the dents, but because of the way they did it, which is normal, the panel is a little bit wavy. Trying to make the panel as smooth and as straight as possible. And afterwards, I'm going to be painting the Skyline. The original color, we don't want to go super crazy with the colors, because again, I'm painting the car and I'm not a pro painter. You can paint a car with rattle cans and make it look professional. I've done it before. I've done it on my dad's Civic that is currently on air, which is another video that I really want to do in the future. Maybe I should have done that video instead. And the paint job on that car came out pretty decent. It came out pretty good. With that being said, I have good faith that I'll be able to paint the Skyline myself. And if anything, in the future, I do want to get a professional paint job to do it. It's just not within the budget right now. So I don't want to have the Skyline be unpainted throughout the whole winter, because rust may appear again. So I want to go ahead and finish the paint job before winter comes. I'm going to try my best to do that. As for mods for the Skyline, it is between me and my brother, but we did agree that we want to put a kit on it. We're not sure which kit. My brother really likes the BN kit. I'm more of like, I do like the Origins kit and the Vertex kit for it, but I don't know, we'll see. I know we don't want to make it a fake GTR, because that's been way overdone, especially on YouTube. A lot of people are making what we call poor man GTRs. Although it's a cool concept, it's just been done so many times. I don't think we want to go that route. We want to make this Skyline different. We want to make it, like different than the rest of the Skyline builds that you see. We may buy side skirts from one brand and a rear and front bumper from another. with a different hood, kind of like how my Evo is. It's really unique. You wouldn't see this a Skyline or an Evo built like that. Or we might go ahead and just get a BN kit. I don't mind the BN kit. It looks a little bit boxy in my opinion. I don't mind it. I do like the Vertex kit and the Origins kit way more, but then again, I'm not 100% sure on what we're gonna actually go through. So if you guys have any suggestions, comment down below, because I'm really interested. This is the reason why I wanted to upload this video. I'm really interested with what you guys think and what your suggestions are on what we should do to the S13, to the Skyline. I kind of have my heart set. I want to make the S13 more of like a 90s toge build. I think that'll be really cool, and not a lot of people where I live have done like a 90s toge build before. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's a classic. Like, I want to make it look like a car that would have been like raced on the toge back in the day on the streets in Japan. That's my goal for that. Old school rims, all old school parts for the S13, and obviously the Skyline as well. I want to kind of modify it to be period correct, but I feel like that the Skyline will be more of a baller build, if you will, as compared to the S13. For the Skyline, we have a lot of things planned. It's just that my brother and I both have to agree on what we're doing, since this is a build between me and him. His Evo is all him, my Evo is all mine, but we wanted to build a car together and see what we can do, what we can come up with, because although I've built cars before and he's obviously done some stuff to his Evo, I feel like if we mix both of our styles together, we can build a really clean, badass looking Skyline. That's where we are right now. We are not 100% sure. If you guys have any suggestions that we didn't name yet, please comment down below, because I would love to hear your suggestions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if this video was a little bit anticlimactic, but we're not selling the S13. We're fixing both of the cars. It's just taking a long time because bodywork takes forever, and Josh and I both work full-time jobs. So we're really trying to get the cars done. I've been working on the Skyline a lot, so I've been trying my best to try and get that car done and ready for paint as soon as possible, because I really want to paint that car. It's just a lot of prep work has to be done before I actually spray the car. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.